I'm back with another book review. So I finished Rilla of Ingleside. So this is the 8th and final book of Ellen Montgomery's Anne of Green Gables. After going through the first two, or the whole series, this one took a while for me to get into, but once I got into it, I will say it was much better than the last two books that I read. It was much better. It's very sad. So like if you're, because it's all about World War I. It's all about them dealing with World War I and how everything they go through, what it was like here at home, or in Canada, I guess, for people that they couldn't go to the front, or because you're a woman, or you're needed here because you're a doctor, or whatever, for whatever reason, they are not over there. But it's like waiting on news and waiting on stuff, and like I think she was very spicy in this one. I would say she's very, like, one of her characters whose name is totally gone, because that always happens. Can't remember her name, but she's the housekeeper, and she's always like saying, oh, the Kaiser this, blah 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 blah, this, and or like singing the praises of somebody, and like she starts out really pessimistic, and then she chooses to change and be super optimistic and not be so downhearted. And I think that was a good change that she made. Of course, this one is written in 1921, so it's written still close to World War One. And so it's still like, it still has her old flavor, but not as potent. Like it's not like reading Anne of Green Gables or Anne of Avonlea or Anne of the Island, or it's not like her first 5 books. It's not at all like that. And I know that some of those she wrote much later, which is kind of interesting. But this one was much better than the last two of the series. And I think the way it ends, everything, it's just a really nice, crisp, like, we're done. Like, all of our children are happy. Like, all of the things happened with our children. And so I think that was a really, really nice way to just be like, done. But I like how they called it Rilla of Ingleside, because then you knew it had basically little or nothing to do with Anne of Green Gables, or Anne Shirley, or Anne Blythe, whatever you want to call her. Anyway, but it was a really good read, really sad, and a good way to just be like, cool, we're done. But you have to get through so many books to get to the end. And I mean, if you're a great reader, you probably can make it. If you're not a great reader, I mean, the fact that it took me a really long time to get through Rainbow Valley and Anne of Ingleside to get to this one, you might not make it. Like, there's still series that I have, obviously, you can see all the books that I have not made it through because I got so irritated with the characters. But I pushed through and made it through this one. So but to get to this and see how World War I was for everybody that was at home, I think it's just a great tie-off ending of the whole series. So this one I would recommend, but I wouldn't recommend skipping, because then you would have no idea who Rilla is. So if you don't make it all the way to the end, I don't think it's like that much of a struggle, but I totally would recommend it, just so that you can get a bow tie in your head, not your hair, but your head, that the series is done. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy this review, and you all have a great day.